I also need to get my little stand. I'm gonna get still in a second. And should have got my little, what do you call it? You about done?
No.
Just wondering. Come on, honey. Chris asked Ron, you about done? Yeah, why?
Lasers.
Yeah, I got a load of them back there in the bathroom. They're, hello. They're back there in the, under the sink. Coming back. Haven't done a video in probably a week, so I figured I'd just pop on here and do a live, okay? I'm gonna see if I can get any of my subscribing gals on here and catch up with everybody. And if you're my subscriber, let me know. Say hey. Marvita, hello, good evening, Marvita. I just got through saying, if you just popped on, have not done a live in a while. Haven't done a live and I haven't done a video. We've been busy trying to catch up from that New York trip. So I figured, well, while I'm winding down, it's 8:30 here in Alabama, may as well pop on here and see if I get anybody on and see how everybody else is doing. And I hope you had a good Memorial Day weekend. We've been eating barbecue since Saturday. And we're like, no more garbage runs tomorrow. Whatever's left over goes in the garbage. Yeah. So, maybe tomorrow I don't have to work. Maybe there will be a makeup video and talk a little bit more about that New York trip and what we've been doing since. Okay, if you go back in my bedroom, look under the bathroom vanity, and there's a container. And there's also some, look in the middle bathroom too, okay? All right. So yeah, you know, between getting back on board from being on New York, coming back and taking care of house here, taking care of dogs, taking care of the garden, it's been busy. Pan Productions. Okay, great. And here's another thing. Okay, because Pan said she subbed. I was at a yard sale this past, I want to say, was it Friday or Saturday? Friday or Saturday, whichever. Okay, hello there, Allie. You want to come here and join us? Do not knock my phone down. I have it sitting, I've got it sitting on the banister here, and if it goes down, it's going to go down like 15 feet. Okay, kitty cat, please. Anyways, so while I was at this yard sale, the girl that was having it was real nice girl. I want to say her name was Chrissy. So anyways, long story short, I told her that I had a YouTube channel. Would you like to join? I said, you don't even have to watch, just be a subscriber. And I stood right there and I watched her hit the subscribe button. Okay, now that was the last little conversation we had. Get my little goodies that I got from her, which I'll tell you about that later. And we proceeded to head out to do whatever else we were doing that morning. Later that evening, I went on to see if I saw her subscription. It wasn't there, and I know she didn't go back in and unsubscribe. I know she didn't. Now, why do I not see subscribers when, and I haven't seen any new subscribers, and I cannot tell you how long. Ever since I hit the 1,000 mark a month or two ago, I don't see when I get new subscribers. Go, Oliver, go. That's a golden retriever having to go in. Go, Oliver. Okay. So, just a reminder, if you are a subscriber to my channel, please keep a check from time to time if you are still subscribed, because why YouTube does this, I do not know. But I do know from my own personal subscriptions, I will go and check and see if I'm still subscribed to such and such. And no, I have to go back in and hit the subscribe button. Now, what's up with that? Who knows? But anyways, it's all been good. Just been, today was the first day back cleaning houses, and I've had one today. Thought I was going to have 4, but the other 2 ladies says, no, not this week. We're good. Come next week. So I'll have that. 2 for next week, and then 1 for Friday. So I've got Wednesday and Thursday to catch up in my garden, and I can't get on top of it. The weeds, the grass, and I have that black paper down. I've got cardboard down. It's almost like a lost cause. I'm about ready to throw in the towel. I can't keep up with them, and it's a learning process for me so far as the garden goes. Okay, we got 8 viewers on here. If you are a subscriber, finally got my garden out. Is doing great. We had family for Memorial Day. Well, that's wonderful. That's great. We really didn't do anything Memorial Day. I called and asked my kids if they wanted to come up. I'm just doing a live on YouTube. I haven't done that in a while.
Okay.
You can, I'm just telling you what I'm doing. And everybody had plans. So we stayed here and did yard work and worked in the garden and worked around the house and did stuff here. It was enjoyable because we got a lot done. And it's all good. And we still have lots of, hello, Anne. Okay, England, let's see, 2:30 in the morning over there. Okay. All right. But anyways, so yeah, nothing really new and exciting. I've just been busy. And hadn't really had time to throw up a makeup video here lately. And yeah, goodness gracious, what was that? He shut the dryer door, it sounds like. And I'm still trying to get rid of the kittens. I still have 4. They're going to be 8 weeks old. They're either 8 weeks old tomorrow or Thursday. And I'm dealing with that. I don't want any more cats. I don't need any more cats. I have Allie. I have Ajax. And we still have Baby, and she's probably pregnant again. So I would like to get rid of Baby too. So it's, I don't know. And hello, darling. Glad you could join. And I don't know why you changed it to TB, but that's my daughter there, TB.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, tired. Yeah, Elvis just joined us. And so get more cats. We don't need any more cats.
Where'd that towel come from?
Probably from bathing the dogs. Yeah.
I already washed them.
Well, you left that one out here because it got thrown out here on the porch, and I told Sarah to put it up over the handrail. So, what else? We had a homecoming at church Sunday, and that was very enjoyable. Of course, not near as many people were there because it was Memorial Day holiday. and a lot of people were vacationing. And but we had a dinner after church Sunday, and that was enjoyable. So we got to fellowship with a lot of people at church. And Ron went to some car show in Decatur Saturday. Was it Saturday? Yeah. He says, I don't know why either. Several things have changed on my phone today. Really? Well.
Hey, you know what tomorrow is?
What?
Tomorrow's Thursday. The lady's supposed to get those 2 cats, right?
No, baby. Tomorrow is Wednesday.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I'm just a man ahead of my times.
You could put them in a huge enclosure. I do have, they're on the other side of the porch right now, in a screened inside of the porch, but no, we don't need 4 more cats. So, and I don't want to take them to a shelter, because to me that's just living hell for an animal. Hopefully some lady's supposed to come get 2 Thursday, and then I'll have 2 left. Like all the text messages just show a text notification and not who's texting me. Today is Wednesday yet. Well, today's Wednesday for you, Ann, but it's still Tuesday for us. Ann's in England. Yeah. So, and Tiffany, you need to start telling your friends Mama has 2 kittens and they've got to go. I would not have.
Is Tiffany on?
Yeah, Tiffany's on. So.
We're going to put them on her doorstep.
Because I wouldn't have these kittens at all if it weren't for Tiffany. Tiffany's the one that brought baby to us. And we never got around to a breeding kennel. I don't know about that. No, I don't. There shouldn't be anything such thing like that for cats, because no. And speaking of cats, we saw the other day one of our neighbors just right across the street caught a bobcat on their Ring camera. So we got bobcats up here now, or a bobcat. I guess if there's one, there's probably 2. So that's another reason I've been trying to convince my customers to let their kids take one, and they look at me like, don't give them any ideas. Yeah, well, I sold the picnic table, patio table today on Marketplace, and the people that came and got it, it was a little 12-year-old girl and a little, Tiffany says, hello, Dad.
Who said that?
Tiffy. And I asked them, I said, can't he have a little kitten? They really wanted one. They said, no, it's too expensive to take care of. No, they are,
Look at our cat.
They're not, oh yeah, okay, I'll zoom you over here to Allie. The cats, as you know, love living on the edge. There she is, and she's about 15 feet up, right on the handrail. Allie, what are you doing?
She's sleeping.
Just being a cat. Just being a cat.
And she's about, I'd say about 17 feet off the ground.
That's what I just said. She's about 15 or more feet off the ground. Yeah. Do you know? No, I do not know who's Axo. I don't know who Axo is, but they say they're a subscriber. Now I know Marvita is in Kentucky, Arlene is in England, Tiffany's in Alabama. We are in Alabama. And who else is on here? Axo, I think that's all for right now. I told Angie she better pop on, but I haven't seen her on here yet. Angie, if you're there, you better let us know. Don't be shy. The Bobcats aren't able to get to the kitten. No. No, Bobcats can't get, I imagine, no, they can't. They'd have to come up the flight of steps and get in the screen. So, no, they can't get to the kittens. No. So.
Well, they could if they really wanted to.
Yeah, they could if they wanted to, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. And here is a tip. And Tiffany, I don't know if you've seen snakes where you live yet or not, but here's a tip for snakes. We'll just talk garden for a second. When we moved up here, we're on top of the mountain, and people said this place is known for rattlesnakes. Well, that's lovely. Is there any way you can control it? Keep them off your property. And somebody told us, and thank the good Lord, we've been doing it for the past 2 years we've been living here. We get a big bag of lime, and we go around the whole perimeter of our property with lime. And so far, we have seen 2 since we've been here, but they were non.
And that one was before we limed.
Yes, and the one was while we were in New York before we put the lime out, and it was probably about 3 feet. It was like a rat snake.
And the dog killed it.
And the dog killed it, so, yeah. So there is an idea if you have to deal with snakes, get you some garden lime and go around your property, and that, for the most part, so far with us, it's kept them at bay. Our neighbor, like 3 or 4 houses down last year, killed 16. He killed 16 rattlesnakes and 2 or 3 copperheads. Yep. Where are you from? Okay, you retracted that message. Where are you from? Are you from the States?
Who?
This, Axolotl? Axolotl? I don't know how to pronounce some of these names. 10. Well, I thought I would have more. I thought I would have a few more of my subscribers on here by now. We got 10. I've been on here for coming up on 20 minutes. And like I said, I just wanted to pop on here. Oh, UK. Oh, you're from the UK too. Well, it's morning over there too. I have a dear friend in Leamington over there. She's near the Isle of Wight. She goes to the cliff pretty often. Feeds the birds and just watches the sea roll in. Also, oh gosh, I need glasses. I can't. Did you know that supposedly you put instant coffee grounds in a spray bottle with water and spray it around the house and it keeps mosquitoes away? No, Ron was saying something about coffee grounds today. What were you talking about, the coffee grounds?
You burn them and they keeps the
mosquitoes away?
Yeah, you put them in like one of those little dishes you got, those little white dishes, and you burn them and they'll...
I'll show you something that I got from the dollar store the other day. And we lit one last night and it did pretty good. And like I said, you can get them at the dollar store. I think there's 6 in a pack. Citronella incense sticks. Let's see, just light them up. And well, like I said, we were sitting out on the porch last night. Of course, it's kind of stinks, but it helped a little bit. You jumped. Well, these stupid big old beetles are flying around too. And I'm not near as bad as Sarah. I thought Sarah was going to dive off the porch when one buzzed in her hair last night. Well, Liz, what have we been doing today? Well, Ron worked across the street at Charlie's. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Helping him with a little project he's got going. And then he came back over here and he stripped the, I don't know, the step right there that goes into the back door. He stripped that. And he's going to paint it tomorrow, Lord willing. And I had to clean. And I didn't get back here till about 2. And I was so sleepy, I laid down, took a nap. And then got back up, started on supper. We had supper. And then we sat out here on the porch some more. Ron, what did you do? Did you go put the lime around today?
Yesterday.
Oh, you did that yesterday. And then Sarah and Ron and I just cleaned the kitchen up. And that's about it. What are you doing, honey? Get out of my flower bed. What do you think you're doing? Down there digging in my flower bed.
Get up here. She coming?
Yeah.
She's probably chasing something.
I had to go in the restroom. Park. Bug on the screen. Waving and ran out.
What were you doing?
At Charlie. Oh my gosh.
What?
Tiffany said at work she had to, go to the restroom. She said she came out yelling because there was a big roach in the bathroom.
A what?
A roach. Yes.
Palmetto bug?
Yeah. Whatever you want to call it. And tomorrow, what are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow is Dollar Day at the Amazon store, so we will probably be going to the Amazon early in the morning because I want to be able to be back here in time to work out in the garden, because it's getting to the point where if you don't get in the garden before 12, it gets too hot. So, and I have lots of weeds to pull. You need to come help me, Tiffany. I'm about ready to take a lawnmower out there and go in between and get what I can.
Take the weed whacker.
Every freaking time. Yeah. Well. Okay, I've been on here, 23 minutes now. So, Marion also told me that it was the holiday over there. Was it this past weekend or was it Sunday? So I guess y'all had stuff to do there as well in England. Next year you need to put the black plastic down. It helps keep the weeds down. I do have the landscaping black stuff, but I didn't get it down in time. So whatever. I picked 3 little pieces of squash and it's starting to produce, but it's probably going to be another 2 weeks before the squash really kicks in. Haven't seen any zucchini yet. I picked 2 or 3 little...
How the cucumbers are doing?
The cucumbers are slow, but they're coming along. They're looking good. Of course, I didn't plant the cucumbers till probably, 3 or 4 weeks ago. Yes, worked in my garden early this morning. Yes, because it's getting to where if you don't get out there, if you wait till 10 o'clock, you've waited too late for down here anyways.
Now she's really living on the edge. Look at, she's got her head, everything turned away from the edge.
Yeah. Oh well. I don't get cats. We had spring bank holiday on Monday. Yes. Yes. That was our Memorial Day here.
What is it in England?
Spring. Is that spring? Does that say spring? Yeah, spring bank holiday. Yeah. So. And what else?
Nada, we gotta do the deck floor tomorrow. Well, I gotta clean it first, and then stain it, and that's about it.
Yeah, I'm probably about to get there and go to bed here in a minute. Get some sleep and maybe get up early enough in the morning, get a few things done in the morning, and then get, I don't know, maybe I'll work a little bit in the garden before we go. I don't know. Like I said, tomorrow is Dollar Day. I have a bloom on my squash. Well, like I said, I've got 5 little, they're not even any bigger than my hand, but I went out there to the garden before supper. I thought, well, if I can find maybe 3, we might have enough for ours, but nope, didn't. The green beans are coming on pretty good. So I've got potatoes. Tiffany, and if you haven't done any potatoes, you need to do potatoes. They're so easy. Let me show you something. Let me go get something and show you something. Hold on a second. Go on in. So, this is all you, I've got another friend, Pam, and she does potatoes every year. And she says, Becky, you cannot mess potatoes up. All you have to do, and they don't have to be big eyes. Get your potato, you slice it. Every one of these little eyes right here can be a potato plant. But you just slice that off, put it in the ground with the eye up, cover it with the dirt. You can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can get 5 plants off this one potato right here. So I'm hoping, because I have like 5 or 6 more potatoes just like this. I'm hoping to get out there and plant these tomorrow. Plant some more potatoes and an onion. I can go put this little booger in the ground right now, and I'm going to do that, Lord willing. I'm doing that tomorrow too. I've already done it with 1 onion. Now, I do not know. Does 1 onion only make 1 onion, or will it make more than 1 onion? I don't know. But I did it with my garlic. Do you cover the eye too? Yeah, you put dirt. Yeah, you know, you put the potato, a little bitty slice of potato, you put the potato in the ground, and you cover it about yay high with dirt. And it will be shooting up in about 2 weeks. Mine probably not, right now they're probably about this tall. And of course, the longer you keep them in the ground, the bigger the potatoes are gonna be. And it won't be just 1 or 2, it'll be a couple. Just saw you were on. Hey, Marianne. Yes. So, what else? Any more little garden things I know about? Okay. Ron.
What?
That's okay, but if any music comes over, they will flag me if music comes over this thing. So just be cautious. He's on his phone now.
I just shut the volume off, boy.
Okay, that's fine. Seems like there was something else I was going to tell y'all. Probably think about it tomorrow when I'm hopefully doing a makeup video. But the yard sale that I went to this past Saturday, this girl, Tammy Frank, how do you cover the onion in the ground? I just put it in to where it's about like that, and where there's about this much sticking up, and the rest covered up with dirt. Yeah. Look back on the comments. Okay. We already have gotten 2.5 pounds of jalapenos. Oh my gosh. Okay, well that's great. Continue garden. Next year we need to put the black plastic down, and it helps with weeds. Okay. Yeah, you've already gotten 2.5 pounds of peppers. That's good. That's a lot of peppers because peppers don't weigh hardly anything. Hey, Janine. Been on here for about 30-something minutes now. Didn't have anything to do outside. We were just unwinding, and I just thought, you know what? I'm going to go live. I haven't done a live in a while. I haven't done a video in a while. And
since we were in New York, right?
Yeah, since we were in New York. Well, I did try to do a couple of lives when we were in New York, but the service up there was lousy, just like New York is. Anyways, what else? And I cannot. Somebody, and here's a tip for y'all that works in your garden too. Now, hello, Sig, how are you? Also the onions. I'll have to bring you some little purple onions. We have 12 coming up now. Okay, do that. Here's another tip for if you work in garden. I don't use garden gloves. Dirt's gonna get into it, and they're bothersome to me, so I don't use them. I just like putting my hands in the dirt. So, somebody told me, and I can't remember who, but I wash my hands multiple times a day when I'm working out in the yard just to get the dirt off and all that. But I still cannot get it out from under my nails. I should just cut my nails because I never paint my fingernails or anything like that. But they said if you get a bar of soap, doesn't matter what kind of soap, and you've got long fingernails and you want to avoid getting all the dirt, before you go out in the garden, take the bar and just scrape on top of the bar of soap and get all that soap under your nails, both hands, of course, and then go work in the garden. When you come back, you don't have to worry about digging dirt out from under your fingernails. I did it once or twice, but I forget every time I get out there, and I'm like, oh, forgot the soap again. So I just live with dirt under my nails. So, yeah. So, yeah. What else? What other little garden things? If y'all got a little garden hack, tell us about it. The comment I was telling you to look at. Our lime tree. That's a little bitty. Really? Well, how long have you had the lime tree? Did you winter it over? I will tell you, when Ron lived in Savannah and he had his friend down there, Rick had a big, huge lemon tree. What is it? Do this before you garden. Oh, the bar of soap. Can you believe that? Okay, y'all just heard me. Y'all just heard me tell you about the garden soap. Scrape your nails with a soap bar. He's sitting right here on his phone. What pops up on his phone? Video about scraping your nails with soap. They don't hear, huh? He wasn't looking for it. He just turned the phone around. Look at this. Exactly what I just said. Okay. Now I just lost my thought because of that. The comment I was telling you about. Oh, since March, it's about 3 or 4 feet tall. Great. That's what I was talking about before that just happened. No, he had a lemon tree in one of those big, huge containers. And anytime I went down to visit with Ron, we go and see Rick. And We got a couple of those lemons. Those lemons were like
Softballs.
softball size almost, and the best lemons I'd ever had. Smelled great, pretty, cut them up, just yellow on the inside. So I would like to have a lemon tree or a lime tree for that reason. But I don't know if we could ever get one that big because down there in Savannah, their winters aren't near as harsh as they are here in Alabama. So yeah. Um, hand me that little bag. Did you look those up and see how much those were?
No.
When did you get these? You got those today? So he got, today was what, $3 day?
No,
Back
I bought them for Sunday. It was
Sunday?
$5 day.
Oh, Sunday was $5 day. Well, anyway, he got a box of these things for $5 at the Amazon place. Yes, I'm jumping all over the place. I think I'll try one. So what is that? $1.
$1.50 a bag, $1.60 a bag.
Yeah, about $1.67 a bag. Big Brother's listening. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, just that fast. Just that fast. I just got through saying that, and then there it is on his phone. Now that's crazy. But yeah, y'all don't forget, Google Marvita, even there in Kentucky. I know if it's going on here in Alabama, it's going on everywhere. It's not just here in Alabama people do this.
Called bin stores.
Bin stores. Google bin, B-I-N stores, and see what you come up with. How is still, darling, Rick passed away like 3 years ago. Yeah. Right after we got married, he passed. Right after we got married, he passed away. And we're coming up on our 3rd anniversary, Friday, the 7th. Ooh, these are good and fresh. These are real good.
Sourdough.
Sourdough. Yeah. So y'all can come up with some really, really good deals if you go to that place. And did you get the cleaner there Sunday too? So he brought me a bottle of, what was it called? I can't think of what it's called.
No, I was there for $3 a day. I got that case for $3.
$3, so it was $1 a bag. Okay, but he got me a bottle of cleaner. It was comparable, I guess you could say, to Miss Myers, but better. I can't think of the name. Good something. And I Googled it just to see what the regular price was. You can get 3 bottles on Amazon for $45. Makes them $15 a bottle. And he got it for $3. These things are good.
Bring them in when you come in.
All right. And the lightning bugs are out here. Sorry, y'all. It was just pretty good. I hadn't tried one, but they're really light and really crunchy and really fresh. What else? And if y'all have a Dollar Tree, $1.25 tree now, y'all can find some good little gardening things at the dollar store too. So if you've got a dollar store or a pound store, go there. There's a bunch of cute, nice little things for the garden. And we have still yet to put a scarecrow up. We don't know if that will work. I never really see scarecrows in gardens around here anymore. Maybe it's because people are using other methods besides scarecrows. Maybe scarecrows is just a thing of the past. But, oh, and if he was out here, this would probably pop up on his phone too. I saw this the other day. If you have tomatoes, they say and you have a problem with the birds going after your tomatoes, get you some red Christmas balls, and hang on, you know, your tomato towers or whatever. The birds will come and they'll start pecking on those and eventually leave your tomatoes alone because they think it's nothing they want. So I'm definitely going to be looking at the thrift store next chance we get. Of course, I don't have any ripening yet. And I will be looking for some red Christmas balls at the thrift store, and I will be hanging them on my tomato towers and whatever else that little rabbits and squirrels and things like that mess with in the garden. And we also have crows, but they were never bothersome. It was mainly the little stinking rabbit that destroyed all my tomatoes last year. I had probably 10 or 15 tomato plants, and I did good if I had 2 baskets of tomatoes all of last year because a little rabbit kept eating all my tomatoes up. Okay, yeah. So yeah, everybody that I know is doing some type of gardening. They either have a container of tomatoes or peppers or something like that. Just about all my neighbors up here have some kind of vegetable growing, whether it's a container or a little patch of garden, because it's a smart thing to do these days. I will tell y'all, Tiffany, I don't know if you're still on here or not. What? Big Brother is listening. What are you talking about? What, Tiffany? While we were up in New York, we went to one of the diners up there. I had mothballs keep them away. Okay. That's a good idea. And I heard of that last year, but I never used mothballs. But we went to the diner, okay? I'm going to spit it out real fast. It was 4 of us. Me, Ron, his cousin, and the cousin's husband. 4 of us. A diner. I had an omelet. Ron had some kind of egg thing. And it's $100 now with and including tip, $120. $120 for lunch. And this was not a white table sit down restaurant. No. This was a diner, and we had breakfast, and it was $120. Ryan says, with those prices, people are eventually not gonna keep coming. And I'm like, I don't see that happening because the whole restaurant diner was filled. I mean, there was hardly a table in there that didn't have people at it. So I better find another subject to talk about besides the prices of everything today, because I could go on and on and on. As you know. But yeah. But I will say, I don't know how people are surviving. I really don't. It's pitiful. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. What else? What else? 14, 43 minutes. It's ridiculous, the prices of food. Yep. And I was surprised a little bit so far as the gas up there. I was expecting maybe $4 a gallon. But yeah, you're right, Marianne. The gas up there, I think the most we paid at one of the stations was like $3.85, which that's close to $4, but it wasn't $4, so I was kind of surprised about that. Might have been even $3.65. It's right around $3.15 down here now, and I would imagine it's going to come down just a little bit since we're past Memorial Day. I hope it does anyway. What else? Talking about pricing, a customer came in the other day and said he went to New York to see his daughter and decided to go get a haircut and shave and paid $250. That was before the tip. Oh my gosh. I think I would let I would, if I were a man, I think I'd be wearing my hair in a ponytail until I got back home. Oh my gosh. Gas is always expensive in California. Yeah. I think I've told y'all before that my oldest son, is a truck driver. And the company that he works for is based here out of Alabama, here in Alabama. And he's always running to California. He's in California probably twice a month. And they tell him when he's out there, when he's going to deliver out there, do not buy diesel in California. You fuel up before you go into California. But I think the last time he was in California, which was probably a month ago, he said, well, something happened, and I got in California and I needed fuel. It was $1,200 to fuel that big rig up. $1,200 in California to fill up. And his company about had to come apart. So why did you not fill up? And Jeffrey says, well, because this reason or that reason, I just wasn't able to do it. And they about had a fit. Yeah. $250 for a man's haircut. Well, goodness gracious. But, yeah, it used to be the joke. What do we used to say? Well, what does that have to do with the price of eggs in China? I don't like that joke anymore. I gotta get me another one of those pretzels because it was pretty darn good. What? Okay, Tiffany, did y'all do anything for Memorial Day? These things are pretty good, y'all. You know, what is it? Unique Snacks. Sourdough craft beer pretzels. Sourdough rings. They're pretty good. We can talk food for a second. We don't have to talk about prices. What is one of your favorite things that you make on holidays? How are the kittens? We still have them and we're trying desperately to get rid of them. I have a lady coming Thursday to get the 2 bobtails. I'm about to be off.
Okay.
Yeah, it's getting close to Betty by time. Yeah. Literally nothing but watch movies. Well, you should have come up here. You should have come up here. I put the invite out.
Who?
Tiffany?
Oh, yeah, she's always welcome.
I asked her, so what did you do Memorial Day? She says, literally nothing but watched movies. And we had pasta salad. We had broccoli salad. We had grape salad.
Macaroni.
Potato salad. A Boston butt. Ribs. And
Bologna.
smoked bologna. I have never had smoked bologna before. That was oh my gosh, that was good. We still have it. Yeah. No, Ron asked, I make sourdough bread. You make sourdough bread every week. Oh my goodness.
What she got?
Marvita said she makes sourdough bread every week. Oh my goodness. Well, these little things, maybe you should try making some pretzels too, because they're good. No, Ron asked me what was for supper tonight. He says, please tell me it's not barbecue. I can't do barbecue again. I won't do that as a meat. I did a chicken thing in the oven.
It was delicious.
But I will go ahead and try to eat up some besides.
She's trying to get in there.
Oh, baby is?
Yeah.
Hold on. That sounds so nasty. Well, I tell you, I thought it sounded nasty too. What is Boston butt? Oh my goodness. What is Boston butt? How do you tell somebody what Boston butt is? It's like a ham off of a hog. That's about the only way I know how to tell you what a Boston butt is. It's what we have, it's what we make like barbecue sandwiches with. Where is she?
She better not work the screen, I'll kill her.
No, you won't. Let's see if I can find one of the babies. Come here, sugars. Come here. Hey there, baby. Come here. Right here now. Who would not want this little precious thing right here? Yeah.
There she is. Open the door.
Okay. That's the one with the tail. Come on, baby. Get in here. Come on. I'm not wasting time on you. And come here, Star. I call this one Star because he got a little star right here. Come here, sugar. And he doesn't have a little bobtail. And this is Star. And there's the other little critter down there. Come here, baby. Why is racing? I don't know why you're afraid. I want to see if I can show you a little Star. Let's see here. Oops. Oh, he's got a little white. I didn't know he had a little. Is that a little white? Yeah, it's a little white down there. Come here. Show him. Look at here. Look at there. See that one little white star right there. And there's it. Okay. And this is a friendly one is. Come here. Where'd the other one go? Come here, baby. Come here, big cat. Come here, sugar. Come here. That's a good baby. Come here. They're cute as they can be. Why? I don't know. Yes, they are so cute. And they're getting so playful. But like I said, this whole side of the porch is screened in and no critters can get in here. We kind of fixed that so none of them can get in. Slash it back. Okay, I know y'all want somebody to play with you. Yeah. So, there was the kittens, or at least y'all saw one or two of them. She had 2 with tails and 2 with bobtails. No tails. Now how's the black and white one doing? Still just like its mama. Baby is still feral today. She'll barely have anything to do with you. Now, she's had lots more to do with me since the kittens have been here. But basically, she is still feral. And 4 kittens, 3 are friendly, and the little baby runt bobtail is its mama made over. It will not have anything to do with humans. Does not want to have anything to do with humans. Cute as it can be, but it's like it was made out of the same mold as baby was. So, but the good thing about it is the lady that is coming Thursday wants the 2 bobtails. So, and I'm gonna just say here they are. Good luck with them. So maybe it'll be better. I have 3 ferals that I'm bottle feeding. 2 are bobtails. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That is something. You know, maybe if you had a friend that had a kitten that has had kittens, the cats usually will hold their milk for several weeks after they've had kittens. And maybe another mama cat would let them nurse if worse come to worse. Because that's exactly what happened with baby. Okay, because when Tiffany, I know some of y'all have already heard the story, but when Tiffany brought me baby last year, baby was probably at the most 6 weeks old. I don't even think she was 6 weeks old. Probably 4 or 5 weeks old. And Allie I had just gotten rid of all of Allie's kittens. And Allie took up with baby just like it was her own. And Allie started nursing Baby. And Baby nursed Allie for several weeks after that. And I think had it not been for Allie nursing Baby, I don't know what her chances would have been to still be here. Uh, they do, but these very sick eye infection, huh? Well, Ajax had some kind of eye infection before I got him. That was one reason it took a minute, took a couple of weeks before I could finally get Ajax, because the lady that had him was trying to get rid of the eye infection before she gave him to me. So it must be something going around with the mother abandoned by female. Oh. Oh. Well, that's pitiful. That's pitiful, but kudos to you for taking care of the little kittens, because that's a job. Well, ladies and Tiffy, I am probably going to get off here because it is going on 9:30 here. Worked in the garden just a wee little bit, and I had house clean and do some stuff here, so I'm about ready. Oh. How old? Well, hold on. I got to find out about these little kittens. How old do you think they are? Like, okay, well, tell me first, how old do you think those kittens are? Like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks? Oh my gosh. They were 2 weeks when I got them. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, that's going to be hard to get rid of them after you put so much time and effort into them, but they're probably going to be really, really sweet little kittens. Oh, well, that's really sweet of you for trying to save those little babies, and hopefully the other ones will make it. But anyways, like I said, I will, I'm just going to go ahead and get off here. Probably about to go head to bed, and hopefully, Lord willing, tomorrow, possibly get a makeup video up, and go from there, because I'm sure the other subscribers are probably wondering, where's Becky? What's she been doing? I've just been busy, okay? Yes, like having babies. Yes, full-time job. Well, good luck with them, and Lord willing, like I said, I'll do what I can to get a video put up tomorrow. Enjoyed being on here, and I just heard a weird noise out there in the dark. I heard it again. It's coyotes. Yeah, coyotes out there. We have coyotes too. Okay. So y'all have a good evening, and Lord willing, we will talk to y'all later. See ya. Okay. Oops, I always hit the wrong one. There we go.